I'm Dave Daly with MobileDeviceTV.com, and we're here today at the Oregon Coastal Caucus Economic Summit. And this is the Taste of Oregon. I have with me here Brad Irwin. He is the Executive Director of the Oregon Distilleries Guild. And distilling, everybody, it's a thing in our culture now. And you represent a bunch of distillers. And for our audiences who may not know, what's the Distillery Guild?
So we're a guild of distilleries, and there's 65 in Oregon. The guild itself has been around for just over 15 years. And as distilleries become more and more important to Oregon and other states, we seem to be growing. People like to know where their spirits come from and where the grain and whatnot it comes from. And so we're a group of people trying to promote that.
You know, what no better place than to host an event of tasting Oregon ingredients to the top legislators and staff and policymakers here. What's it been like to be part of the event?
We really appreciate being invited. We believe that because distilling is so tied in with agriculture, that our economic influence is far greater than just the booze that we sell. And so we feel privileged to be invited and be part of the conversation to talk about how distilling and spirit grows, how our tasting rooms interact in Oregon, and we're thrilled to be here. Yeah.
You know, should someone has an interest in starting a line of spirits, what should they do?
They should certainly look at the market, because it's a big decision. A lot of people think that spirit is sexy and they want to be in it, but it's a big commitment. And so when I hear that comment, when people say, I want a spirit line, I generally try and say, I talk them out of it. And if I don't do that, then I'm like, okay, then you should come in and let's talk. I'm the president of the Oregon Distillers Guild, and I'm happy to be part of that conversation. If anybody wants to, they can reach me through the Guild website, which is Oregon Distillery Trail. And it's a fun environment to be in. It's a great business, but it's not a hobby either. But yeah.
You know, I work with a number of companies in Portland Metro, and we had an employee event with the distilleries right there in inner Southeast Portland. It's amazing where you're popping up, and it's becoming kind of a cultural norm.
Absolutely. Portland, of course, is a big, important market, but there's a lot of other distilleries throughout Oregon. And the most important thing that people don't realize is, in order for a distillery to be successful, it needs to be more than just successful in Portland or more than successful in Bend. In order for us to be successful, we need to be successful regionally or nationally. And so by supporting an Oregon distilled product, not only are you supporting the farmer that grew the grain, but hopefully you're launching a brand into other states, which is good for Oregon, right? To sell a product to another state, that's good. That's what we're employing Oregonians to make product and sell it to New Jersey. Who doesn't want to sell a new product in New Jersey?
Well, and you have such a great launch point of the wine industry known across the country, and if we do that quality, that execution with that industry, it's probably a good thing of those who've gone before you in this industry.
Absolutely. Wine, of course, is a major inspiration, and beer too. So, Oregon wine wasn't popular in the 70s, and then you saw some winemakers get together and really make a brand that not only is nationally recognized, but internationally recognized. And then 20 years later, what happened? Beer became the same way, and look how important that is and how important it is part of our economy. And it's because of some great resources we have in Oregon. It's because of some passion that we have, right? Like, Oregonians are passionate about making beverage, and I believe that spirit can be the same way if we support it now. And wouldn't that be great to be a state that's known for all kinds of beverage? And when you go out into other states and you ask them what they know about Oregon, a lot of times it's beer and wine. And I believe someday it's going to be spirit as well.
Well, I just want to congratulate you that you are trying to start a business and form an industry and grow collaborators who are going to lobby on the best interests of a distillery who's going to start in 2 years from now with the momentum that you're doing. It's a thankless job. I just want to tell you thank you. See the vision of it. It's people, it's the Oregon way of, oh my gosh, I got to make $1 tomorrow. That's not how we do it here. we usually like to what's the right way, and people get behind you. So congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you for saying so, Dave. It's a great state to be from, and it's great to be part of an event like this where people are having the conversation.
Thanks for talking with us very much. Best of luck to you. I'll put his website here on screen, and for more great stories here at the Coastal Caucus, I'm Dave Dally with MobileDiceTV.com. Thank you. Cool.